RythMixRadio.com. Your music the way you want it. Full of exclusives.
Thank you.
RythMixRadio.com.
One better than the other? Ooh.
How bad? That was it.
I'm setting this down.
She been gone a minute. She gotta get, let her get back in the rhythm, man. Relax.
You ain't
She'll
lying.
get back in the rhythm in a minute.
Put on the
I got faith in you.
I'm gonna use
I got faith in you.
G. 1 2 1 2. We back in the building, man. Y'all know what it is. 8 o'clock, man. Ryth-Mix Radio, conversation on the rocks. You know what I'm saying? Oh, before we get started, you know what I'm saying? B.
What?
G. All the time.
Extra.
Always live, 8 o'clock. Monday night, Ryth-Mix Radio. COTR guys. I'm always doing my thing. It's your boy, the most, that does the most, the greatest host, Las Vegas. Thanks, B.
That's
Go ahead,
terrible.
Tish.
You know that's terrible. So, the very important Miss Tish is in the building because this guy, there we go,
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
what you gonna do?
Say Miss Tish in the building. Hey!
That's it. That's all I
Oh man, somebody's back from vacation. Welcome back.
Yes, thank you. I'm excited too.
Hey, we got a special guest in here. He's been here before, you know what I'm saying? He's back up in here. Mr. Go Get It's in the building.
Yeah.
Been here before and he back for more.
Bars.
Bars.
Hey, the music is done. We've already done it. Okay? We already got an intro. Shout out to Ice, who's out on vacation right now, man. Chilling out there.
Enjoying life on the island.
Got his slippers out there showing off the toes. He all dipping in the water and everything.
I know, right?
Man. Popping bottles, man. Mr. Dude will be back here next Monday. So, right now, we just going to toast up.
For sure, though.
You know what I'm saying?
The opening drink?
Yeah. And we're just going to see how everybody week going. We're going to start with Miss Tish, who's out on vacation. You know what I'm saying? We definitely did miss you, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, Vegas was alright, man. We went to... You stupid. We did Vegas, so, yeah. I got a flight back early.
I did see you.
Yeah, because, Vegas ain't what it's cracked up to be. Like, everybody, oh, Vegas, we love Vegas. I don't. I like tropical places, where I could chill out and just enjoy. And then surrounded by water, because that's where the peace brings me, so.
Well, it was your sister's birthday, though, right?
No, it was my brother's birthday, and my other brother was getting married.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So I had a good time with the family, so that was cool. But it was expensive, and after you walk the strip 3 days in a row, it ain't nothing else to do.
Right.
Did you take the SkyTrans joint? Did you figure that? Because it goes through the Zaria or Aria. It go through like a few of the major ones. Like that help your feet out because it be humid.
Look, I was at Bellagio. I stayed at the Bellagio, and that joint was stupid. It was so big. Yeah. It was so big, like
okay.
Yeah, all of them. And then right next to me was Caesar's Palace. Mm-hmm. You talk about stupid dumb. Like that joint is 3 buildings in one, so it is huge. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Okay. Mr. Go Get It. How was your week, man?
Man, my week has been pretty good. Just living, enjoying everything. Like I was just saying, we just celebrating 6 years for Go Get It. Coming off from April 26th, so it's like you saying, time is going by fast, and you having fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, chilling. I'm glad to be here with y'all again.
What about you, nigga?
My week, last week was really busy, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we wasn't in here. We had a great episode.
Shout out to Alex.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, with Alex, man, that was a great episode. And then that Tuesday was a comedy joint. Was there. Then Wednesday I was back here again with a serious business.
Oh yeah, I caught some of that.
Like that. You know what I'm saying? That was fun. My man was saucy all the way to the show. You know what I'm saying? But that was a good look. And just trying to put some things together. Serious business is going to have that Stop the Violence That's what we're gonna get into for next week when we talk with them and stuff like that. So other than that, with that being said, I actually had a little story before we get into Mr. Go Get It. We got, you know what I'm saying, Tish, you wanted to talk about some things before we started and got into the...
Yeah, just hearing all of the accounts from the parents from this weekend about the shooting that happened at the football field. Like, y'all don't mind my forehead, that joint's shining. But it's like, how big of a tragedy, I could clown myself. How big of a tragedy is that all of these children witnessed someone shooting and killing someone? I read stories where people were hiding and they were grabbing whoever kids that they could grab and hiding in the woods. Just kept running. Like, I mean, how sad and like traumatizing is that for the children?
Yeah.
And that's what they're there for. You know what I'm saying? Like, these parents, they sacrifice their time, a lot of money for their kids to be able to participate in the sports. And, just helping build up the character of their children. And then somebody comes to the field with a gun, and it was like, how tasteless was it in the first place? You didn't even have kids there.
Acting a fool. It's a time and place for everything.
For everything, yeah.
Yeah, especially, I don't get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Little kids, everybody was out there. Like you said, it was a family event. You know what I'm saying? So to be out there just firing away and stuff like that. And, of course, innocent people got hit. You know what I'm saying? One lost his life for sure. Rest in peace to them, and they condolence to the family. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just senseless, for real. You know what I'm saying? Disturbing. Makes you just want to lock your kids up in the house, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. Like, I don't know. In this generation, it's just it's no respect at all.
It's getting out of hand,
It's getting really out of
It
hand.
really is. When I moved to Woodbridge, I was like, oh, this is like a really wholesome, community area. And it's just, I know that the area is growing. Like, the amount of construction that has been done out here since I moved here in 99 is ridiculous. Because this joint, I used to hate living here because it was like nothing but forest out this joint. You know what I'm saying? But now... Yeah, it's nothing but like houses, businesses. So, I mean, in a way, it's great to bring the money to Prince William County, but at what cost? Like, how much more are they going to build? How much further are they going to go into the county, and destroy trees and everything else for the sake of people owning huge homes?
It's all about that commerce, man. They just making all this money. What is it? Capitalism?
Yeah.
As long as they making money. Like, I thought, like, during the pandemic, it was going... I was like, okay, let me look at these houses. Prices kept going. Like, you can get a better interest rate. I was like, let me just refinance.
Yeah, that's what I was
let me give myself a little raise.
It makes no sense. You might get a better interest rate, but especially if you're buying brand new. I know a lot of people that came in and they locked in on a certain price, and then they end up spending $80,000 more than what they were originally supposed to spend in order to get the house finished. So I'm like, this joint is outrageous out here, but the violence, they're right on time with the Stop the Violence thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good event. But like you said, to have somebody lose their life and you know what I'm saying, just from
at a kids football game.
Kids,
At a kids football game, that's just beyond sad.
Like all that stuff, that's just senseless. You know what I'm saying? So, condolences to the family. And everybody.
To all the families, to all the kids that were out there.
And just the staff itself, you know what I'm saying? The people that was there to help orchestrate that, you know what I'm saying? Be a part of that. Be out there for the kids, you know what I'm saying? Enjoying that. And now you done just made this like, senseless, you know what I'm saying? Now you got parents that don't want to come back to the league, you know what I'm saying? Of course you don't want to bring your kids back there. It's unsafe now, you know what I'm saying? So, that's crazy, and we definitely gonna get into some more of that next week when our serious business comes through. So we definitely gonna get into that.
Definitely.
One of the stories I had that kind of caught my eye, along with that, there was this brother and sister. They're from Germany. They were separated as kids. The brother ended up finding the sister. You know what I'm saying? They both ended up living at the mom's house, found the mom and stuff like that. Short story, man, the brother and the sister fell in love with each other, you know what I'm saying? Want to be with each other, like, they made this happen within a month. They was fucking, had kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just knowing it was coming.
was fucking had kids and all that stuff like that, and I'm just like, so the dude is actually, the brother has been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Numerous of times because of the kids and stuff like this. Again, this is overseas in Germany, and this has been going on for years. And at one point, Germany has been thinking about making incest legal out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, the world is getting a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is going right. You know what
Did you
I'm
see
saying?
the mom and the daughter that ended up getting married like last month?
Nah,
They were black. I'm gonna lead with that. They were black. A mom and daughter. They've been in love for a long time, and they ended up getting married.
I
Yeah.
said from Maine because you said one of them black people up there.
For Maine.
Yeah. He said, ain't no black people up there. I'm like, oh, they must be from Maine and shit.
That's too funny.
Cold and got to the
Damn, for
brain.
real? That's wild as shit. Like, what I mean?
I don't know. My family originated from Alabama, so we got cousins that dealt with cousins and got little cousins.
I mean, man, the South, that type of history I get, but I mean, once you done got into like the 90s, you know what I'm saying, the 80s and the 70s, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, direct blood. I mean, I'm sure we
Crazy looking kids, that big ass. They look funny. Oh, that's another story. You know them shows with calligraphy? Is that what it's called? Not polygamy.
Calligraphy is handwriting.
But they look like somebody done drew their
Hey
face.
man, at least you said it nicely, you know what I'm saying? You said it nicely. It's
Hey,
Mr. Go Get
you know what I'm saying?
it.
You know, they be looking kind of
That's
crazy.
wild.
It's just crazy
That's
all
crazy.
around, you know what I'm saying?
But my own
Yeah.
sister, that's
Yeah.
that's disgusting.
And then
Yeah, I'm
the
a
mom and
pass.
daughter.
Now, the one thing that I'll give them
Yeah.
is that they didn't know each other for years, right?
Yeah.
And then they decided to look for each other.
No, when he looked for her, I don't know if she was looking for him.
Uh-huh.
But he was looking for her, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to know about the rest of the family. Now, they said they came from, of course, a fucked up background. So let them tell it, you know what I'm saying? The mother ended up dying. But, I mean, you don't just go...
Damn, how you just
like
iron
4
over
kids.
that? So the mom passed.
The mom passed. The dad, he was abusive. But, of course, that's how the kids got separated because of his abuse. You know what I'm saying? So all the kids were separated, but they never heard from him again, of course. And he found the sister and the mom, and yeah.
So they have more siblings? I'm gonna need you
Yeah,
to
I don't
read
know.
the whole
No, it
story.
didn't say that. They
I'm
were,
not
but
about
you
to
know
do
when you
this
tell
with you.
stories like that, they don't care if you got other brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? They just focus on these two. But it didn't mention anything about other siblings and stuff like that. You gonna tell me I read the story? I read it.
I'm just saying, you know.
I read it. Just don't know.
I'm just saying, you know.
Man,
But what
that's
else is
crazy,
going
man.
on? What else is in the news in the world that y'all see?
Man, this motherfucking war getting out of hand, man.
So they sank 2 ships.
Mm-hmm.
Russia sank 2 ships. How you feeling about the war?
I don't. Honestly, I haven't really been too tapped in. You know, I can't even front and sound like I know what's going on. So, Ukraine got sank?
2 of their warships, yes, out to sea. They sank 2 of them.
So it's all on military then. Got the Navy involved.
Man, and then Biden
You know our
tries
military
to-
been over there, right?
Yeah,
Even though they
it's
say
over
that
there,
we not doing anything, we're just there to help
Nah, we
secure.
been over there.
Yeah.
We've been over there on the grounds fighting. Just
We
as
be
well.
everywhere in the mix and then
Mhm.
paying for everything. And
Yeah, I'm still sick about that 13.6 billion
Billion,
that they
that's what
sent
I was
over there,
like,
and they
what?
sending more money, but
Money
I
over.
don't know. I don't remember the number, so I'm not gonna
I think it was
say
like
it.
another
but
13. Another 13
yeah,
billion.
that's
He's
that
selling
joint is
some
crazy,
billions over there.
right?
Billions.
Just pay off my school loans.
Right.
Go ahead, put me in my
Right.
master's degree program, and let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What happened to the STEMIs? We done?
Oh, yeah.
Can we get a couple hundred?
That's why they gave him to us, because he knew he was going to drop this $1 billion little deficit right here. He was going to spend
crazy.
that. Yeah, that's crazy.
STEMI.
Yeah, we can't even get one
Right.
now.
It would be nice to get another one for the summer.
Yeah.
Come on through.
Yeah.
Summer
Make
22,
it
let's
something
do.
big, too.
How you feeling about Biden?
I don't know.
I
I don't.
already wasn't tapped in. Tish, great job with the news.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna give my opinion too.
Yeah, you let me know what you think, because all I know is that He just his name is like a myth almost. Like, is he showing up on TV as much as the other presidents? Because I haven't really.
I don't think that he needs
addressing.
to show up on TV.
You know how they addressed everybody every so often. You know?
Yeah, he does do it less than like. We're so used to Trump. Trump was on TV every day. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't on TV, he was in the news. And so, like, he always, like, created something. But the one thing that I can say is Biden's okay with me. I want to see how he finishes out this term. At first, I was like, his ass is grass. I ain't never voting for him again. But then I had to look at the shape of the economy, what he inherited, and what he has done with it so far. Yeah. So I was like, I'm going to let it ride for right now.
So what has he done that you've seen?
He's increased the economy. The economy is doing much better under him than it was with Trump. And so he had to take on what Trump dished out leaving the office. And Trump fucked some shit up. Like that agreement with, was it Ukraine? Afghanistan, where the troops had to withdraw. Trump set that up, but Biden got all the flack about it. Yeah. And so he agreed to that a whole year before, knowing that he was leaving office. Right. So, it's a lot though.
Yeah. So what the polls looking like? You know how they had the people say, how are the people like?
Yeah, they're not fucking with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he had like 46% last time I looked. So yeah, they're not really dealing with him, but it is what it is.
How much longer he got? Who next? What, two more years? Or one
After
more year?
this year, he got 2 more years.
2 more years? Okay. I know.
Yeah, I'll put him back before I put Trump back, though. Yeah, Trump, he completely disregarded the middle class, and now the middle class is considered 100,000 or better. So if you're not making 100,000 or better, whether combined with your spouse or a solo, you are not middle class anymore. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But he took away all of our abilities to.
Based on the average is what, around 60, maybe 70 combined. So you.
Yep. So that's considered middle class. And so that's what people kept warning, that he was breaking down the middle class, that there wouldn't be one. Yeah. And I mean, he had a lot of shit with him that I could move past. But the taxes, that was my biggest thing. I couldn't itemize shit. I could the percentage that I put into paying off my home and stuff like that.
It ended, because
he cut it.
I got my joint in 2017, and before that,
Obama had the best.
Everybody was talking about, I got racks for my house and stuff.
Yeah.
Even like
Obama had the best policies as far as like taxes and itemizing small businesses. Under him, the small businesses for Black women grew tremendously because of Obama. The grants that he gave to small businesses. Right. Trump didn't do that. Trump said if you wasn't like on the big wig side where you can jump through the loopholes and get away with stuff,
really
nah.
Benefits, pay nothing. But you know what? I feel like everybody kind of is getting on their grind right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is really. They ain't just doing hair and stuff. They got that LLC behind it, and it's just going to the times that we living in. Like everything is just looking bad. Like you said, the mom and the daughter and the brother and the sister, and the him and the her and the classification. I can't keep up with it. I'm just in my bubble with my family, and people be asking, "You gonna have another one?" Nope, not right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mine's about to be 14. I'm gonna slide on that. I'm gonna just keep it moving.
I was just like, I don't know if I want to bring a chocolate baby into.
You're right. When I had my son,
I ain't gonna be light skinned.
Yeah.
And no disrespect to any shade of stuff, but especially if you got a woman, and salute to you for, being a Black woman out here getting it, and not asking for no hands outs, because I understand, and I listen, and I'm like, everybody, just salute to you. You'll go get it.
Appreciate it.
For real.
But yeah, no, you're right. I think that the pandemic definitely brought out the grind in minorities. Like I'm so proud of Black, Spanish. So women are leading the way in small businesses. We're leading the way in education. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very proud of us, and I'm proud about the fact that we're actually taking another woman's hand and saying, "Hey, you could do this too. Let me show you how you could get it too." Instead of being real nasty about it and just keep things to yourself.
Yeah, I feel like people is coming together a little bit more, and like even my wife started a business. Y'all check her out at gracebabyco.com.
I did. It is so cute.
You know, I'm going out with her doing pop-ups on the weekend, and that's just good time that me and her get together. So, you know, I like to see us grinding, and you know, whether you do good or not, you learning something, and then the next generation, because we kind of behind, you know what I'm saying? So we teaching and we learning and we getting this money along the way, and we still a force to be reckoned with.
That's what's up. Speaking of the business, let's get into your side of the business. Matter of fact, let's get started with the music right now. Cause you just dropped some new music. You know what I'm saying? I like the last little track. Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a single that I did. Listen, I actually got up with this engineer and out in Fredericksburg, and he kind of tapped in with Griselda from what he was telling me and stuff.
Dope.
Okay.
And I got to link up with him some more, but I normally do my stuff on my own. And this time I was like, let me just go get with somebody who's, I would call a soundsmith or engineer, and just see how it goes, because it was a little bit of a different experience, but I liked it. And I just want to set aside more time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm at home. I'm being a dad. I'm still fairly new to that. And, you know, just getting to another place is a little bit different right now. But I think I'm going to rock with him again. But I got another single that when you gave me that call to come up here,
Right.
it would have been out, but I kind of was like, let me go back. I probably edited some more because I was about to drop it. But now they got all these stipulations about the title. Right. Matching exactly. I think I used the and sign. So I got a new song coming out called Life and Times. And I'm just kind of talking about the progression of me, just the music, the life, and, you know, GTV and YouTube. I'm just kind of tying all of that up with the wife and the baby. And that should be coming out soon, I say, in maybe like another 2 weeks.
Where do you find time to do like the editing on your YouTube? I know I said this before, but that shit is dope. Like,
thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah,
that joint is like on another level.
I'm passionate about it. That's what I think that is. Shoot, it takes me a while, but the thing is, I get so locked in and like tunnel vision. For like the last one, well, you know my sister Tan, so we did the little mukbang joint.
That truffle and all that
yeah,
stuff.
So that was actually, we was recording until this camera died. It went over an hour, didn't even realize it, and I chopped it up because like people ain't gonna watch a whole hour, not yet where I'm at in YouTube. Right. So I did like 20-minute segment and another 20. I may do a third, but right now I'm just leaving it where it is. But we recorded that on a Saturday, and I had that video out by Monday, I think.
Yeah. So
I didn't even realize I'm up to like 2, 3 in the morning, and it's like you just get lost in the time. So it's like normally late, like, you know what I'm saying. I've always been a night owl since like middle school and stuff. So the late hours where everybody else is asleep and the world done slowed down sometime, I kind of just nocturnal, like, you know what I'm saying.
I had to put my son on to you, so he has a YouTube and he does a lot of editing and everything. So yeah,
it's rewarding.
Yeah, and he gets locked in too, you know, and it looks really good. But I'm telling him this is where, you know, you want to aspire to be. Like this, it looks really good. The transitions, everything, and don't look like, you know, you hit pause and then hit play again. It looks really good.
Nah, he do his thing.
That's good. Like at a younger age, and that's the thing. The younger, the better. Like, you know what I'm saying. I will never knock anybody not going to school, but if you know what you want to do and you got a plan, go for it.
Oh yeah, I'm all for that too. I'm all for that. As long as it's ownership in that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't talking about ownership, you don't know what you talk about. You feel me? So yeah.
As long as you got that passion, because that, like you said, we've been saying this is the thing tonight. You know, time flies when you having fun. You know, so
definitely.
I'm sitting here. I'm like, damn, it's 4:00. I got an 8:00 call. Right. They know I be just waking up.
Man, like
you know,
right
here.
That's how it be when you locked in, especially when you're passionate about a lot of things. Like I said, I think everybody, even in this building right now, is the same way. You know what I'm saying? Ryth-Mix wouldn't be here if he wasn't passionate. You know what I'm saying? They don't get it. Made more sense. You know.
I love what y'all doing too, man.
I appreciate
and to be a part of when you know what I'm saying, you got crowned to come on the show as the queen. You know, so I thought that was dope, and you know, just following them when they was on the couch and everything. I was like, they dope. And a lot of times it's you know, we all strive to try to get these numbers, but that passion is there and that translates regardless. And that's how you do it, and just keep being consistent.
And let's speak about that too, because me and you have talked about that. About a lot of people always just value the numbers instead of the product or the content that is being put out.
Facts. Big facts.
Now you know what I'm saying. For me, just watching and following you, it seemed like you came up quick. You know what I'm saying, fast. But I know you didn't put into a lot of work. So as far as like, how long ago did you actually start the blog itself? You know what I'm saying? Because you was into other things. You was doing the rapping. You had the apparel and everything that we're going to talk about later. But, how long and what made you actually want to do it after that, for real?
I can't even really call it, because I've always been like a little this and that. And, something people saying, like, I hear it like in the YouTube world, what's your niche? And I kind of cringe at that, because I'm like, well, I got to just be
in one lane,
like food or music. Like, I kind of do everything. So I was talking to my wife once, she was like, lifestyle. So I guess maybe I should redo my banner, because right now it says entertainment, music, and maybe vlogs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So to me, vlogs is kind of just like everything based on what people do. But I would say maybe within the past year, as far as the vlogging or blogging on YouTube, is when I was like, I got something with this. The only thing is just like trying to get the consistency. And I just ended up making a banner recently saying Tuesdays at 8:30, and that's to kind of like set a match under my ads so I can keep going. And I saw like memes on YouTube. Is like, you go to work, they tell you to take the trash out, whatever task you got to do, you do it. But when we tell ourselves we're gonna do this, we kind of put it off. And the dude was like, you like disrespecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? So. And that's why I was like, you know what? Let me at least just put it out there and just keep grinding. And that's when them late hours come up, and that's really where I find the time. And it's got to be a passion, because everybody likes some good sleep.
And that's how we
have conversations on.
That's
rocks.
how we started.
You ain't lying.
That's how conversation on rocks was. You know what I'm saying? When we first started on the couch, it was like, we gotta do this, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, trying to find that time, because it was like we did one episode, then we wasn't back on for like another 2 weeks, because we were still like, one day we was thinking, do we do it consistently every day, or you know what I'm saying, edit, and then all that stuff. So they was like, okay, now we gotta set a meeting for this day, and we only film on this day. You know what I'm saying, to make it more consistent. Plus, he was doing all the editing at the time. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So I definitely get that, man. Definitely like it, man. Like the lights you got going on. Like, yo, vibe on there.
I
like,
appreciate that.
Man.
I'm trying to do it, man. I'm trying to do it. Like, I be following certain channels on YouTube, and whoever listening now, I'm gonna just tell y'all, like, Think Media is one that I really like. Think Media, you search them, they gonna pop up. I remember I was following them, and they page just blew up. They was a couple of 100,000. Now I'm pretty sure they had 2 million now. Last time I checked, there was like 1.8. I invested in like a course or something, and the crazy thing is I ain't really tapped into it, but when I get the lights and stuff, I look at how they explain or teach, use different lighting to separate the distance in here. And you know how when they be like link in the bio or link below in the description, I really be going down there, and they the type that's like, they get money off of affiliates and stuff like that. Okay. And I ended up starting doing that for Amazon and stuff. So like when I see people watching me, and at the level I'm at now, the people know me, so they know like, oh no, he not somebody that just got a whole production company. I am the production company. Right. So I'm the type that's gonna always share my knowledge, because I know how to go out there and get it. Got that from Dame Dash. Like somebody who don't know how to fend for themselves, they're gonna hoard the information. You ever know somebody to be like, hey, yo, go check this out, but don't tell nobody. Right. Yeah.
Or you ask them, hey, I really admire what you do. And, in exchange for you teaching me something, I can work for you or whatever. Yeah. And people will blow you off like it's whatever. And I'm like, nah, that ain't the way to go about it. You need to help the next man. You don't have to give everybody all the keys.
You don't want to give them all the plays, because you put in work to get there, but you can give them a little game and some push. You can give them a little
foundation, you know what I'm saying, so that they can start stepping on their own. So,
and that's the thing, too. Like, I be seeing, like, even with Think Media, they was just showing all this stuff, and then they got these courses and stuff, but then I know that's when you make it, and you definitely have to make time because you get monetized and people paying for your courses. I think maybe eventually I can get there, but you know, that's real balance planning and all of that stuff. But really,
and it takes a team.
Yeah,
it takes a team to really be able to build that.
Yeah, and it's a couple of them that do different videos. One talking about editing, one talking about like this camera, this Sony joint I got. So, you know, I just listen to them and a couple of others and just incorporate. And they give budgets. Like if you get on YouTube, look at best budget mic, best budget camera, and stuff like that. And none of this stuff that I got is expensive, except for maybe like this camera and maybe that mic. But you know what I'm saying? Sound and audio is the most important, but you just got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like the fact that you pointed that out because I want for anybody, especially for the younger generation that's trying to get into this avenue, like you really gotta do your research. You really gotta work on this. You know what I'm saying? This is not gonna be one of those overnight success or anything like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And everything's really at your fingertips to be able to look up. You know what I'm saying? To get it. You know what I'm saying? Even with your son, I'm sure he's done a lot of research. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he wouldn't be as good. I mean, I'm sure he was good anyway, but you know what I'm saying? You could tell he took passion. He thought about this. He really planned this out. He looked into it. Because I seen his page. I'm subscribed to his page. Like, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it wasn't my thing as far as, like, you know, I'm still into it, but, like, the editing and everything on there, like you said, it wasn't no broken up or, you know what I'm saying?
I told him, don't embarrass me. But I'm sincere about it. Like, if you're going to do something, especially as a child, it's best to teach them to do it the right way. Right. Take your time and do it. Right. And there you go. What you start, you will finish. Yeah. And so that's a big thing with me because I didn't do that whenever I was young. I used to buck at my mom for everything. So with my son, I'm like, if this is what you want to do, we could put all the money behind it you want, you know, but you're going to complete it.
Yeah. Yep. I get that. Shit, my mom used to tell me the same shit all the time. You gonna do this. It's mainly like dishes and clean my room and stuff like that. But you know,
no, I would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do hair, and then I'd be like, I don't feel like standing up all day. And that lady was funky, so I need to find another job. Like,
I don't like her. She in her head.
I told them to come with their hair wash.
Right, no bullshit. And she's stinking and everything.
Plates and life in her head.
Right. How was Snowfall?
She come in late and all that stuff. That's that shit. That's that joint right there.
I gotta catch up on the seasons.
You late? Come on.
Yeah, by the time I get home, I'll be like, you know, I'm going to sleep. And then the weekends, I'm on the move. So I did say I'm gonna take I'm gonna take like one day. And I'm going to binge watch, like, every show that I want to, you know, see. Like, I'm literally going to turn my phone off and, like, just enjoy watching TV.
Speaking of that, what you watching right now? What's one of the shows you watching right now?
So, as we say in corporate, the piggyback off Tish. For real.
Tish doesn't like when people do that. I just want to let you know.
He's lying. It's just him.
Well, look, I done called a ride off of that segue. So, but Snowfall for sure. Actually, I think I caught it. Was that Sunday, Saturday? I don't know. I did a show with my wife out in Alexandria. Matter of fact, I think it was Friday, and I was like, I'm gonna just watch one. But the shit was so damn good and dope. I'm like, I'm ready for the final season right now. I ain't even gonna say too much or nothing that's gonna ruin it, but it's just like Saint back on it. It's kind of crazy because we be rooting for the bad guy, you know what I'm saying? Right. And on another note, wifey's like, that's why she don't watch some of the shows I watch anymore because you rooting for the evil or the bad. But like, I'm gonna take it for entertainment value and know where to separate it from my life.
But also, he didn't start off evil. You know what I'm saying? Like his intentions were pure. Yeah. Right. What he decided to jump into, it comes with the territory.
So like he already smelling himself and been that dude, and he's kind of you know how the story ends. You get dragged in, or you can't get away, but I'm gonna let you watch it. Okay. Definitely watch it. I caught the last 2 episodes. I think I went to bed maybe like 2:30. That's if it ain't after 3 for me, that's a decent night. Because like I said, them late night hours, that's when I catch them shows. I don't watch the stuff when my daughter's up and stuff. You know, wifey not really watching them. So I catch them shows. I start editing. I might even hop in the booth. So between 11 and whenever, that's when I really just get like motivated or want to see stuff or create. Power. I got to catch up on Tommy's joint. Force.
Oh, Force.
Power Book
I
4
heard that joint
Force.
was a little slow. I haven't
It's
watched it.
the
It
first
started off
episode.
slow.
The first
But
episode
that
was
joint
like,
is- yeah.
but you know, like Courtney Kemp. Like I just knew her name. I didn't even think about that. Courtney Kemp is a beast with the writing.
Yeah.
And after that, it pick up, and I think the last
Force.
part that I saw is just him combining with the enemy.
I gotta catch Ozark because that
I
fourth
heard-
season
yeah,
look like
I
it's
heard.
about to be
I
something
tried
else.
that.
Matter of fact, I heard because they're taking that off of Netflix and putting it on Hulu now.
Hulu, alright though.
Yeah.
I don't watch a whole lot of shows. I watch my hood shows. You know what I'm saying? But I tried to watch Ozark, and I think I got to like sometime after they was trying to do some business with the church. That's probably season 1.
Season
And I just
one,
it felt slow to me. But everybody's like Ozark. That's but
the
I
first
just couldn't do it.
That first season is kind of slow, but it starts getting real good.
It got to, yeah. And that's the thing. I'm not really a TV or binger.
Right.
I gotta kind of get into it. But I can say right now, all the 50 joints. I'm waiting for BMF season 2 to come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
What
didn't
else?
catch that either.
Oh man.
I haven't watched none of those shows. Like I haven't.
BMF is legit.
Yeah, I haven't watched none of them, so I gotta catch up on
Especially
all
if
of
you
them.
know the
So what
story.
else you been watching? Since Ozark, what else you been watching?
Good question. So I'm like, I watched Valhalla. It was like back in the 15th century or some shit like that. So I like those type of movies where they fight and it's a lot of like bloodshed. And,
I will engage with your military.
Yeah.
The belligerents.
that and then I caught the other night, I was just like, let me turn this on so I can go to sleep, and I ended up watching 2 episodes of The Flight
Be
Attendant.
2 episodes, don't it?
I know, right?
You
On
did 2.
HBO Max, it's called The Flight Attendant. That joint
gotta
is
check that
weird, but it's good. So I'm into like the action, but
Yeah.
suspense. That's the word I'm looking for.
Y'all heard of Woke?
Yeah, man.
Woke.
On Hulu. It's a little bit different. It's one of the dudes from
Wait a
Barbershop. It's a Hulu original. It's only one season. But I did check it out. It's different. It's funny. But yeah. But what about you, man? What you got, Los?
Like you say in the corporate world, I'm gonna piggyback off of you and shit. Yeah. I mean, like you said, all of the 50 stuff. Cause I had just recently, I got to finish off the Tommy. The Force joint was good. I recently just finished the BMF.
What is that on? Is it on?
It's on
Showtime?
Stars.
Stars.
It's on Stars.
Okay.
Keep the stars.
It's
Keep
all
the lights on.
Yeah, it's all underneath 50 joint. But the BMF was good. I like that one. I can't, like you said, I can't wait for season 2 to see how that goes. I'm also waiting for the Raising of Kanan to come back.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be dope. And definitely Ghost's son, the Ghost series. I think
That's the best
Tyreek.
one.
Yeah, I think Tyreek. That whole Mary J. Blige and all that stuff like that. That's
better
a
than
beast.
his father, yo.
Yeah,
I gotta watch these.
Cause he ain't really
Yeah.
popping people like his dad was.
He not, but
and
he come with a
Tommy-
cool. But he's
You gotta think, you
smart.
gotta think, you
He's
gotta
smarter
think,
than
yeah.
his dad was. See, his dad learned it later on and became that type. Yeah.
So is Ghost dead?
He just
Yeah,
eliminated.
Ghost dead.
He
Oh,
just
yeah, he
he
did.
just eliminated people.
He did. He
And
all the
he
way did.
thought it, but
He all the way. And that's how it all split off. Once Ghost died, Tommy's gone. The son went
in
off.
Chicago.
Yeah, she's in Chicago. His son's at school. Tisha, she just finally got out.
I thought Tommy went to Cali.
He was
He
on
was
his
on
way.
his way to Cali,
Oh.
but he made a turn. He made a stop, I should say. Went to go check.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, hey, it's good. It's good. That fourth joint is good. And I also been watching just recently off the BET Now, I think. My sister got me hooked on this Family Business.
That came on the other day.
Family
I
Business.
didn't watch
Business,
it. What season are they in?
They got 3 seasons, as far as I know. I ain't gonna lie, got hooked. I was just over there watching, and now I'm like deep into that junk. So
Yeah.
Family Business is a good one, and that's probably all I've really been watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really all
I
set to
prefer
that.
movies over like shows, because movies you watch it, you done. You know what I'm saying? Because the shows,
yeah, 'cause
like
you need
they'll
time
go
to
on
watch it.
hiatus for a year, then you gotta
That's
remember
true.
how that shit
That's
ended,
true.
and jump back.
I mean, but
into
movies do that
it.
too, though, right? When they bring out the sequel, it could be like 2 or 3 years later. And
be
still
I
got
don't
kinda
too
stuff.
often do the sequels.
Yeah, I
it
mean,
gotta
they're
be
never
like
really good
the
like that,
original had to be like so moving, so bomb
go
that
see the
to
second
make
one,
me go
right.
see the second.
Right.
All right, one last one. How about Godfather of Harlem? Tell me y'all seen that.
That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
I caught up on the second one, maybe.
That one was good
maybe
too.
around Christmas or so.
Mm-hmm.
But that's that.
Is there?
Forrest
They got a
Whitaker,
season
too.
2.
Yeah, it's the second.
Yeah,
I
it's
only watched the first season.
Nah, the second one.
The second one.
They was killing me with the big dick dude. What was his name? Big something. I'm like, y'all
I
really
don't
bringing
remember
this man
nothing of that.
in?
Yeah, of course you would.
Yeah, I was like,
you
y'all
must
really
have missed that part of shit. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Have you watched P-Valley?
I watched. Is there a second season?
The second season, I believe, is on its way.
I watched the first season, yes, and I was like, holy shit, what the hell?
Right.
They got a lot going on up in here. It was good
Have you seen
though.
it?
It got a lot going.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
seen.
yeah.
I don't even think I finished the
I was
first
gonna,
season.
hey, look, me
I ain't
neither.
finished
Me
it.
neither. I'm not gonna lie.
My soul won't ready.
Yeah.
So that's how all the
Oh,
men
my
are
soul.
because I was watching it with a guy and he was like, "What the fuck is this,
Hey,
Tish?"
man.
So
Yeah,
I was
it's a
like, "All
lot.
right, I'll watch it by myself."
Like it's a lot going on. Because at first I was watching, I was like,
Because the world
oh,
going to
cool.
hell.
Yeah.
That's where it's leading to because
Yeah.
it's getting more bizarre and they making it entertaining. But
But you know they
me
just
and my wife,
passed that.
we just both was like
They
we
just passed
let
that
it go.
law as far as like with the movies and the TVs now because of we're such a open nation nowadays that they have to incorporate
They shoving it down
one of
damn
the
throat.
gay
Yeah,
scene
they
or
put
something,
it all in our face.
and all of it, yeah.
In the commercials, everything is almost like whoa, hold up.
And with that being said, I mean, with especially with you, because you got kids, you got kids in school too.
He got
Now
twin.
they're gonna be pushing this in school. How y'all feel about that though? You know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna be one of those subject matters that we speak about. And
No, I'm okay with it. At the end of the day, we live like reality is here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my
They're gonna get
son lives
exposed.
in reality, and he has to know how to conduct himself around all people.
Mm-hmm.
So even though you may not agree with it, like the lady that's been delivering our packages to my office every day, every week. Just realize that's a whole man, but she's now a woman. Like today, because she picked up the way that she picked up the boxes. I'm like, only a grown ass man gonna pick up 3 boxes, throw it on their shoulder, and then just like and throw it on the floor. I was like, oh shit! So when she turned around,
You felt it.
her face mask was sliding
Yeah.
off,
Oh, damn.
and I was like, damn, that's really a man. And when she saw my eyes discover that she was a man, she looked like she was in shame. So I was like, I tried to like fix it and give her conversation and stuff like that.
what'd you say to it?
Was it
I was
awkward?
just like, girl, is it gonna rain today?
Hey, that's what I was waiting to say. Like, how you broke this ice?
Yo.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was like, girl, that package was heavy, but thank you. See you tomorrow.
Oh man, that nigga probably said okay to see you tomorrow.
No, but she has a.
She
It's
had
not
a vocal
a
reduction.
Yeah, it's not like a deep voice.
Yeah.
And so, like, the first couple of times she came in, she had on a mask, a coat, because it was still cold and
Right,
stuff. And so when she came in today, she only had on, like, just the uniform. So I was like, oh, shit, that's really
You saw
a
some
man.
bone structure? Is that what it was?
I
Without
told
the
you
rest
she
of the garments?
put 3 boxes. She took the joint, lifted that joint up, and threw it on her shoulder, and was like, and then just tossed the joint on the floor. And I was like, oh shit! And so my coworker came out like, is that a man or a woman? And I'm like, that's definitely a man, but she's now a woman. So
Transition, right.
address her as a woman.
Yeah.
So but I was embarrassed because she saw my face
Your
when I
face, you
discovered.
couldn't
Yeah.
But that's just what it is
human
because that's
nature,
not
man.
normal.
Yeah, right.
And it's like do what you do, but just don't force it upon us. And
But
that's
is it not normal these days? Like it is.
I mean, it is
normal
becoming a
these
norm
days.
because I think it has been forced on us real quick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, after the whole being able to do the same-sex marriage, I think it just took off from there.
No. I got
Honestly, you know what I'm
something
saying?
deep real quick. If y'all get a chance, look up If I Were the Devil speech. It's a speech this dude made in like the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
And everything he's speaking about is coming to fruition right now. And
But do you know that everything that he's speaking about took place back then as well?
Yeah,
it was
but-
just secretive.
And I went to school for TV and radio, so in the history of television and radio, when you look at certain things like back in the day, husband and wife didn't even sleep in the same bed.
Mm-hmm.
And one commercial that sticks out to me is the shit commercial with the shaver, and they had the women with the kind of like the bikinis, but it was like off, and they was standing in front of a little bush and they shaved it up and stuff. Years ago, like remember they used to talk about Elvis, they didn't film him from the waist down, so it's been like progression, and now it's kind of like with the P-Valleys and stuff. And when you listen to FX and stuff, you watch Atlanta, like there's no censoring, so we've been desensitized. When they killing us on TV, they putting it in front of us, not too fat, but if you look at it, it's happening, and now they kind of hear to where everything is a go right now.
Cause you can hear cussing, all this stuff.
Yeah,
you could never.
And my daughter's too.
There's no need for parental guidance on the TV anymore.
Yeah,
you can hear it anyway.
It's a go, and it's all about money.
Yeah.
You know.
But on the flip side, there is a lot of black and minority exposure on TV these days. Way more than what there was.
But they demasculate.
But that's where I was going with it. So, do you feel like, the men, because a lot of times now, whenever you see a black man on TV, you see him he's either gay, he's either a thug. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, he's not playing like an intelligent man
or
that's
a strong
successful.
Black man.
Yeah, like that's making it through something.
Even in Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His brother, he looked like solid dude, like, he might can squabble, but they added a piece in there that made him that, but they haven't tied anything else to it.
Right.
But they had to let you know, hey, he likes men, but he got a son. You know what I'm saying? So it's the world is what it is, but I just feel like it just don't have to be so much. And as far as with our black men or our women,
right,
we don't have to be projected so much. But then again, I see people want to eat, they want to pursue their careers, and the industry is just it's a nasty industry, and and that's one thing I don't like about entertainment and the music, because I'm so-called woke, you know what I'm saying, but I do this stuff as a passion, so even if I didn't get paid, I would do it. But it's just crazy world.
Yeah, man.
It really is.
That's changing the mood, didn't it?
That's how they be trying to just paint us, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when it comes to our movies, like you said, they don't give us those type of roles, you know what I'm saying, like that. I mean, just speaking from the Oscars, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really give a fuck about the Oscars. It would have been nice back then, but I mean, look at how many actors is just now. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson is just now getting one.
And the Will Smith joint. Do you know what's funny? I didn't pay attention to it, but it was directed by I forgot his name. It was a black dude.
Yeah.
And the first one that we did, this to me, I don't think it's a coincidence.
Yeah, Will Packer, he directed that one, and
we're gonna give y'all one, but y'all gotta act the fool one.
You said Will Packer, okay, yeah. I mean,
how y'all feel about the Country Music Awards and the guy that Howley, who said that Monica performing with the country stars and the black guy hosting, I keep forgetting his name.
Blake. I know there's one dude named Blake. He's an actual artist. I don't know his music.
Not the artist. Okay. There was a country music artist co-hosting with him. The black guy ended up getting the gig because the white lady got sick with COVID. And what's his name? Eric or something like that. But he stepped in and he hosted. And you had the guy on the radio show, Howley, saying that it wasn't like a basketball game, or it wasn't. Oh, wow. Yeah, so he was like, leave the country music to, us, and you guys have everything else. And I'm like, we invented country music too.
Right.
There's nothing that we have not stamped.
Country, we are the blood and bones of it.
Of everything, yes. Yeah. Do you know how many inventions were taken by white people that their slaves actually created, and they made money off of it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
It's crazy. Yeah. Dang, this is something out. You're gonna have to drink along.
Yeah. I know.
So it's just crazy where the world is going to, but I still feel like with all the exposure of black people and all the exposure of like what we have brought to every culture, every nation, we still don't get our just due. You know what I'm saying? We still are put to the side. We're still disregarded. I think it's crazy. So I really feel like black people need to come together, create your own actual actual network, not BET. BET is owned by white people.
Yeah.
Okay.
We talk about that often.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, like, really create your own network, do your own thing,
And be the gatekeeper.
Yeah. And Oprah don't gotta be the only person that own a network. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be more.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with that.
That entertainment industry, it's a beast, man. I'm not in it, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I feel you 100%. Like, we just need to control our own narrative and be like how some of our ancestors were and be ready to die for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, we starting to get a little bit of money and stuff, so it's kind of like, all right, I might not want to go so hard with this because we got so much responsibility and stuff, but at the same time, it's like, how much dignity, how much, of the culture are you ready to sacrifice? Because even to make it, you gotta sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a bunch of stuff I'm sure we don't know about these people that's getting this bread.
Oh yeah,
that's hidden.
I'm telling you. Remember when I was talking about the gay men?
Yeah,
that's what. And that music industry is rampant. You know what I'm saying? The things that they do for the exposure that they get, whether it's great or not, it's really sad. But they feel like that's the only way that they can get on, or
be flamboyant and all this.
Yeah, and that's my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be famous. I just want to make some residual money off my music, but I really just want to do this YouTube because I can just take the camera and go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And just be me, be authentic, and people can feel it. You rock with it. You not. If you don't, that's cool because you can run them comments up and that's interaction and that's
what a lot of people are doing. You know what I'm saying? Touched on that. That's what a lot of people are doing. Everybody wants it for the money, of course, but like the fame, like there's really people like really starving for this attention, that fame, like. And I'm with you, like I couldn't imagine going somewhere, you know what I'm saying, just like to the mall or the 7-Eleven, and you got like 20 people that just been like, oh, hello, so and you know, how's Tish doing, and have you talked to you know what I'm saying, or trying to go to the bathroom and this nigga's just waiting outside the stall for you, you know what I'm saying,
trying to slide a camera up
or
stand above,
or you with your family, you know what I'm saying, you're just trying to have a good quality time with your son, or you know what I'm saying, and then you got the head cameras, this and that, you know what I'm saying, and then the extra stories that come along with it. Like, Tish and Los got to arguing. No, we wasn't arguing. Maybe we was just talking loud, but because of the because of the camera and the spin.
Some papers.
I'm with you on that. And it's crazy because like the people that make those big million, you wouldn't remember like back with Cash Money with Baby and Slim. Slim stayed in the background for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like you really forgot about him.
He can go anywhere. It might be like some.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You would know him. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't be like. Cloud chasing off of him, you know what I'm saying, because he's not in the cameras or he doesn't do this and that, and which is so crazy. But it's like that nigga's got all the money.
Yeah, you know what? I want to be recognized and celebrated and respected for what I do, but it's a joke, but not really. Right. I like Walmart too much to be stupid famous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I can feel that.
Like I like to do regular
too much. You know what I'm saying? Just like you just said, like a late night going to McDonald's or whatever like that. Or like I said, just walking in the mall. Like I just went to go get some shoes
regular
and
stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. Like I'm not even that type of person. But if your space is invaded and it's gonna trigger something. And some people just looking for that avenue to like he's the bag. Yeah. He's the bag, and I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna push his buttons, or I know he don't like this one.
Because
they fanatics too.
Fighting somebody, you know what I'm saying? She ratted.
I'm a lover.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her to swing.
Everybody gets me so confused.
Well, because a couple of episodes ago, she told us she used to box. We never knew nothing about that. Right?
Yeah,
she's a sweetheart. I didn't know she could box, but I can look at you and tell that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the thing. So I never really have problems because people can look at my demeanor and tell like, don't come play with me. So I never like really have the issue of like, confrontations and stuff like that. And then I'm a straight shooter. So I'm like, if you're going to approach me, we can talk about whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if we ain't going to talk, then it's dead.
Yeah, it's good to have that aura though.
Gangsta Tish.
No, it's nothing gangsta about it. I just mean what I say and say what I mean.
Nah, I mean, I agree, guys. I agree with that. But I do, even just to go off of that, I hate when people do get too misconstrued right there. You know what I'm saying? What's gangsta and just being straight up, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, people be saying that shit about me, like, oh, you say this and that. No, it's not that, bro. Like, for one, I'm a man, for one, so I don't want you playing with me at all. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just stop there. That doesn't make me gangster because I'm standing up for what I believe and how, you know, my own morals and stuff like that. Now, gangster would have been, you just said that and I shot you in the face. That's gangster. You know what I'm saying? Just walked off and went and got McDonald's and called y'all up and, you know, came on the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, it's even worse in the corporate world. So you have to really stand your ground, because if I speak and I speak with passion and I'm pronouncing my words and I'm telling them exactly how I feel about something.
It might be HR.
Oh, it's always, and you know the crazy thing, I am HR. So it's always, oh my gosh, like, I didn't know that this would upset you, or you know, I mean, you're getting so angry, and I'm like, no, this is passion. Don't confuse that. Yeah. And I had to tell one of my coworkers, like, you guys confuse black women whenever we speak with passion. It's like, you know, destruction and aggressive, and you know, we want to go off and you know, fuck the world. But if you do it, then, oh, you know, we must listen to you, and you know, you really feel strongly about something. Right. So I tell her, I hate when motherfuckers do that shit. Don't do that to me.
And that's exactly why I was like, I applaud y'all, because I understand that, because the world got y'all at the bottom of
we are the bottom of the barrel. Yes.
Yeah. So like, that's why I say I appreciate that, and I love the fact that black women are the way they are. Like for me, because my mom is that woman. So growing up and stuff, I kind of was more like, oh, she a little aggressive. Like, you know what I'm saying? She got a little feistiness. Right. I'm gonna fuck with her versus this little whatever over here. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing. And I understand with that corporate world as well, because they'll, even just in general, people will keep doing what you allow them to do. Yeah. And then as soon as you want to, you know, speak up, oh, he's difficult to work with, or some type of angle will get to HR, or we got to have a meeting, and then now we got to explain how we feel in front of everybody. And now it's like, okay, we could have been just had a conversation, because we're all people, and got it out the way and kept doing our job. We don't got to be friends. I'm here to get a check, but you're not going to disrespect me.
Yeah, there's one thing my mama taught me: pull the person that you have a problem with to the side and tell her with a smile on your face, I'm gonna beat your ass if you keep fucking with me. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Have a great day, you know, and you walk away positive about it. Yeah. It's your word against hers, for one, but for two, you know, you letting her know I'm not to be played with.
You're exactly right, because I've had that conversation some years back with my mom and my dad. Like with my dad, the first time, this was the beginning. And I was like, I don't gotta take that. My folks good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. We good. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna put me out because of this and that. Because I felt like I was so disrespected. And it was kind of like, this time was one of our own. But my dad was like, make sure you always got something lined up before you do that. And then me and dude became cool. I set him straight. We was going back and forth. And I remember there was a executive assistant. And me and her became cool off of that. She was like, I thought you was about to get fired. But I stood my ground, and me and him was cool. He took me out to happy hour at Arlington and stuff. And he was like, I'm just trying to refine you and stuff. And I appreciate that, because he was like, put me under their wing, and I've been good ever since. And then another time was, you know, I got a little bit higher. I started making more money. And it was a Asian female. And she was just like dishing stuff out like, I don't care about him, and I'm leaving. And she was training me, and I was talking to my mom. I was like, okay, mom, this is a female. How I deal with this, I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm not violent at all, but I'm probably going to go off. And she was like you said, pull her to the side, be firm, take your time, get your words right, but let her ass know. And then after that, it was like, oh, I'm sorry, or I didn't know. And then I talked to our boss, like, look, I'm telling you now, before as soon as I got done with her, getting into her ass, I went to the boss and like, look, I'm going to tell you right now, because she's probably going to come to you, but this is what's been going on, I want to let you know.
Right.
Yeah, that's how it is in the corporate world. So
that's what it is to be black. If y'all listening, you know what I'm saying. But we make it look good. We make it look cool.
And do y'all feel the same way as owning your own business? And do you feel the same way with the Me and More Sin and with
Hell yeah! I just did an event down in Fredericksburg, and when I tell you, I have never been to an event where I did not sell out, and so But I'm still humble because not every event you're going to be able to do that, right? But I would go down to Fredericksburg. This is not my niche. I don't really do the Fredericksburg area. I do have Fredericksburg clients that buy candles and everything, but you know, they pay for it online and I ship it to them. So I set up at this event and I'm telling you, like, it was like pulling teeth just to get a white person to come over and engage with me. Like, it was just so crazy how they were, oh no, I don't use candles. Oh no. I'm like,
since when?
Yeah, so I was like, okay, you don't do candles, but I have wax melts.
Right.
I have diffusers, you know, come on over and smell. Like, these are very, very nice smelling candles. Come on over. Oh, no, I'm great. I'm okay. Right. And I was just like, I felt so uncomfortable because the girl next to me, they were in line to, you know, purchase her product, which her product was awesome. But
what did she have?
She did jewelry. Yes, so she did forever jewelry, in which I supported her. I actually got on a bracelet. But I was just like, you know, how weird it is, and you could catch the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want, and you know, say that black people are not stigmatized. Say that you know, we're not looked down upon. So I ended up packing up early and just leaving because I was just like, okay, like I can't even get these people to engage with me. You know what I'm saying? So if it wasn't like a minority, they were not coming over to me. And you know, I was just like, okay, so I know my niche, and this ain't it. Right. So it is what it is.
Have you ever had to deal with any of that? You know what I'm saying? When I pushing like your apparel or anything like that?
I got all of that online now because I was just like, in the beginning I was selling hats and whatever it was, people would be like, oh, that's dope. If you got this size, you got that. And then when you doing it, when you're not drop shipping, it's like you gotta front that up. You know what I'm saying? Right. So let's just say, for example, you need 5 smalls, 5 extra smalls, 5 larges, 8, and that shit add up just to have 5 shirts in each size.
Especially if you just sitting on the merchandise waiting for somebody to buy.
And that's how I got into. Like I said, I started getting on YouTube and stuff. But people just act funny. Like she said, they might just be like, you know what I'm saying, and you like, it's cool. Like, you ain't gotta shoot no extra shit. Just be like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you can, as us, it's innate. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know what that is, we born with it. We can feel it. We can sense it. We the original people. So it's just like, you can feel where there's not wantedness or funniness. And that's just with anybody, even with us. And that's one thing when it comes to business. Like, I kind of just went to like, how can I figure out how to do this and figure out a profit margin? Like, I may have to sell a whole lot more doing it this way, but at the same time, it's going to be available and taken care of in a certain way. So, but I understand the pop-ups because my wife do it, and sometimes it's like, after a while, like if you got that vibe, like, I ain't even gonna be standing up at this joint the whole time. Let me go ahead and eat my sandwich, like, because my wife, like, she is on it and she is driven tunnel vision. And I said, babe, just eat your sandwich because you got your up days, you got your down days, and then some days you just be like all the way up. and like Tish said, like, she's had most of her times are up. So when you get like that, it's like, I don't even want to be bothered with this, especially when it's phony. Like, you know, I got a good product, I stand behind it, and whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? So I hope I answered that.
Nah, that's crazy because and it's funny because even with y'all, like I said, I mean, I think we also do it as in our black community. A lot of us don't support. We was just talking about this when Alex was here. One of the things I say, just buy black. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, one of the things is like, it never fails. Y'all go out there buy this Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, the Polo.
And there's 1,000 black designers.
Wayne bought a new whatever, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go get that. But like you said, because like I got a whole bunch of Tish candles in my house. Like, that's all I got in there. You know what I'm saying? I definitely won't Yankee Candle, no, none of that stuff. I'm not looking online no more. Like, shit, fuck that. I'm doing this. But I mean, how do you grow if we don't support that? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if I'm willing to go spend $30 on the Yankee candles, but I could have probably got, you know what I'm saying, $25 worth of some
same price
candle I can't even speak. Candle melt wax
right
and all
at
that
home.
stuff like that. All of that, the oil, everything, and it's just as good as this. But I bought it because, like, I guess because it's not in the stores.
And I can actually tell you what's in the product. Yeah. I can't bullshit you, you know. So yeah, I agree with that one because I've had a lot of people. Oh, I definitely want to buy with you. And I'm like, okay, good, because it's like tax free on my website right now. Right. You know, buy one get one for a certain. Online. Yeah, like
I'm here.
Go ahead, and then they'll make an announcement that Bath and Body Works is got candles too for a certain amount, and I'm like, well, you know, the Bath and Body Works is paraffin wax, so you're destroying your lungs while you're lighting that candle. You know, those can blow up in your face. People's houses have burned down from Bath and Body Works. So, you know, but people will still buy it,
right?
You know, but if you have a product that's not to perfection, oh my gosh, people will tear you down 1,000 times. You know, instead of coming to you and saying, hey, I think this product could be better if you do this, or I think this product could be better if you do that.
Give the feedback.
Yeah,
exactly.
But they won't do that. They'll go around to everybody. Oh, nah, girl, I lit that candle and that shit did not burn, or I lit that candle. I was not. So you know, instead of coming back to the source. So.
Yeah, I hate that. I call that Willie Lynch. You know, if it's within us, because, like you said, like if it's a Gucci or something that has a status value, people will spend like. What belt worth $200-$300?
All of that, even more. $600?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
And $600? And they cheap. But the thing is like I'm like, people gonna spend what they want to spend, and they're gonna respond to what they want to respond to, and that's the thing. Like as you grow older, you got to kind of learn to relax your expectations, because people will let you down every time. And you'll be mad. I learned that at like a couples joint at church a while back before I got married, and I was like, dang, this is talking about toothpaste and some shit. Like, she didn't squeeze the joint up to the top, or he didn't, you know what I'm saying? Right. And it was something so simple like that, but as people, we are emotional, and like as a business owner, and you nowhere near a Gucci or anything, but you got a good product, and people just don't, you know what I'm saying, or they say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, you know what I'm saying. You just gotta learn how to balance yourself, and then go from there. But your product is too expensive.
That's I was gonna get on that too.
Like, really?
We talked about
but you ready to buy
but you're ready to buy exactly that belt. Like I said, even when I was pushing my shirts, my K. Alexander's, I only asked for $20. I was just talking to my man. The man that does my shirts, and I was like, you know, shit, there's a shirt in Walmart that's way more than $20, and you went and bought that. But you won't buy my shit. And you my mans, you know what I'm saying? Or you my peoples, or you want to, you know, see me good, and like you said, either it's too high or can I get a deal?
Yeah. It's always the deal. And it's like,
can I get a deal?
You do not walk into nowhere else and ask for a deal. You come prepared to pay whatever their price is. And so,
save it up all week, worked a whole bunch of hours at your job just to get this, stood in line, you know what I'm saying? But then, like you said, when it comes to us, and you know, these are our folks, like I said, I got a lot of people that support it, just like I'm sure we all got a lot of people, but for the most part, it's like you'll get that one or two, or like, damn, that's true. I'm like $20. Like, nigga, you was gonna spend this on a bag anyway.
They don't even think about the negative connotation that it brings with it. You know what I'm saying? So and everything travels by word of mouth. So your business is gonna grow based on word of mouth before anything else, right? So if people walking around like, oh yeah, Janori, that YouTube drink was trash. Like, I would not watch that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else that ain't never seen it gonna go, oh yeah, that Janori joint, that joint trash. Don't even, you know what I'm saying? Don't even take a look at it. You know what I'm saying? It's a waste of your time. And it's sad that we are like crabs in a barrel with that type of thing. But
yeah, you got to think for yourself.
Got to. Like I said, everybody's worried about numbers instead of the actual product.
Yeah, you know? and that's the thing. Like where we all are at a passionate place and the different things that we do respectively. If somebody tap into it, they will rock with it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's you might not have the publicity, but the funny thing is, if people see, let's say if I did a video and I happen to get, let's say we're in DC or somewhere and I'm doing a vlog and I get, I don't know, let's just say Gucci somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because he like, you know, big fan type nigga. You know what I'm saying? He forever. or Drake. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might be like, oh shoot, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna get on your dick and stuff, and that's the thing that I kind of hate, but that's the society that we live in, especially with the internet now, and then the younger generation, because it ain't even the intention, the integrity, or just the quality. It's just like, let me see the numbers, let me look at this, or let me look at that.
How many likes you got?
Right. How many comments, and you know, stuff like that. And like I've said before on the show, I was like, y'all gonna be mad when we really make it. Then y'all will be in
my
Tish face or all that. Then you be like, well, damn, you know, you used to have it with a $20 joint sale. Tish with a little special shit. Oh yeah, baby girl, like they gone now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when we was trying to get on, and now we on. So now you gonna have to come pay full price.
And then they gonna be saying you acting different. You damn. Look, I got my speech ready. You damn right, I'm acting different right now, because when I was just from around the way, oh, you know, with the Hilton or whatever it is. Right. Oh yeah, you saw me. It's like, yeah, all right, you know what I'm saying. But you didn't really support, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying.
But that show ain't stupid now. Yeah. Like, oh, is that the same vlog you had?
The comments and be like, yo, shout out Dale City.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Or you might get a couple of Ryth-Mix radios and stuff like that. Yeah, and I'm like, yo, all right, it's cool. I appreciate it. Look, go get it official.com still. The price went up.
All the prices went up. You want to get Tish, I'm out of your candles. Yeah, bitch, I already got somebody.
That shit is just so crazy how people are. Because I'd rather get on with you while you're here. Yeah. Because when you get up there too much, if I comment, you ain't going to see me. I ain't going to mean nothing to you. Man, and then we might be able to benefit from each other. You support.
Yeah, you're not going to see none of that. And that's the crazy part. Like, and when I say it all the time too, even people that come on the show, all the stuff like that, share. It don't take nothing to push the light. Share. You know what I'm saying? It's
get it while it's free. Because once you get to that level, I'm monetizing everything.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I do it now. Like y'all, like I said, y'all ever follow my page? Anybody know? If y'all my folks, y'all got something going on. It's nothing for me. I'm always just sharing. It's nothing.
I rock with.
She make a page. You make one.
You share me a lot, and I'm just meeting this dude like recently within the past few years since y'all did conversations on the rocks, and then sometimes it used to frustrate me in the beginning, like. I got 1,000 cousins. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I just need y'all to share. Y'all in different regions. Y'all in the South. Y'all controlling the culture right now. Share my stuff.
The hardest one,
but I do got a lot of them that do support me. And like I said, you got to relax them expectations. So I can't even trip. So like when you look at, let's just say somebody who's stupid, crazy. Like let's say Chris Brown. He from Virginia.
Right.
You look at his page. I don't know what he got. I'm sure he got over 50 million followers or something like that. How many of them he know?
Right.
Not even
at the most, not even 5,000.
Yeah.
So that's where I try to focus now. It's just like, okay, I need the people that's my core right now, because I'm gonna always rock with y'all, especially if I know you.
Right.
But I need to reach the masses, and then once we do that, guess what? You know how you just went to Vegas. What's his name is out in St. Lucia right now. You know, Ice. Look, I'm funding the stay. That's I always. It was like American Gangster something when he brought his mom in the house and the family came. Yeah. I got family from North Carolina too, so I always been big on family. I'm just like, look, we gonna stay somewhere. We ain't gonna do 5 or 6 days. We gonna do a week or two if you can't, whatever. I want to be in a position to where, look, I got you. Just get this time off. We gonna go here. You find your flight at the most. You can do that. You know what I'm saying? And then we good. Like, and that's how I am. Like, you rock with me now, I will never forget you when I get there.
I mean, I think
we
it
all like that
makes
though.
Sense though. I just think it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just got a good product. You have a good product. You know what I'm saying? Even Ice with his Smith Organics with his sea moss. You know what I'm saying?
I meant to tell you to bring some.
Yeah, when he get back in town, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I mean, you gotta support
it's on
this
Amazon
stuff.
too.
Cause you just never know, you know, where it's gonna go. Like, I mean, I don't understand like how you expect for anything to grow if you're not gonna support it. If you just keep doing the same thing. Plus, I don't want to look or smell or have anything that nobody else has. You know what I'm saying? Like, if nobody else got these cups, I want that. Don't nobody else got your candles, I want that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody watching your show, I want to watch that. Like now, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to look and sound or think like everybody else.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? But nobody, and I don't know, you know, the peer pressure with this whole social media and the way everything's supposed to look cool. Everybody's just following the fad. I think it's just...
Speaking of social media, are y'all happy that we grew up in an era where Like we was happy to have the cell phones where you gotta hit that button 17 times. You know what I'm saying? We had the sky pagers. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
So work the nights and weekends.
Right.
Call me after 9. Like call me at 9 when everything was free.
9 o'clock hit. Oh, that place is busy.
We talked about this too when I was just saying like,
I'm
glad we didn't grow up like that. I'm glad we didn't grow up like that. I think the way it just destroys a lot of things, you know what I'm saying?
It's
like
a weaker society a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm not trying to trash, but it just seemed like a lot more sensitive because everything is right here.
Everything is sensitive, and it's sensitive because it's worldwide now. Like anybody can share. Like I said, of course, you'll share this type of shit, right? You know what I'm saying?
And anybody can put their judgment out there.
Exactly. Yeah. So now you have to see that and live there, and then they call that what it was, the cyberbullying and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad we didn't have that back then. For one, I don't even know how we would have grasped to that back then anyway, because I think in our era, like. You wasn't telling on yourself. You know what I mean? Like putting it out there. Like for one, half of us probably wasn't supposed to be out the house any goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? Just to go see this fight. Like, oh, I heard the annoyances and that was fighting. Like we gotta go see that. But mom and this, you know what I'm saying? Now that shit's on social media. Like you can't hide this from mom now. Like. Tish, but you had that fight, Mom. You know I wasn't here. I was here watching this.
Yeah,
on here on Facebook and TikTok and Twitter and Instagram. You writing it. And girl, I think I hear you recording a little bit right there. You know what I'm saying?
Tag
but
your location.
I don't think we would have went for that. I don't think we would have went for that because, like I said, I think we grew up in an era like the no snitching and all that stuff like that. I don't know how we would have went on with that. I mean, you remember back in the day, you didn't want to take a picture with a certain girl because you didn't want everybody to know you was with them or you was dating. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But she was alright, but now she just got into the makeup. She might be bad, but you liked it because you saw that internal, you know what I'm saying?
Or something like that, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe.
And now people
got out with that one short nigga one time. Oh, I can't be siding with this nigga, and he taking pictures and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we would have went through all that because you didn't want to tell on yourself.
That's funny. That's funny you said it because I see so many females out to dinner or on vacations, but you don't see the dude. They found the right one.
Yeah. You know
I'm not gonna get my plate and my fingers and my rings.
That's what I'm saying, and that's how we grew up. Like, man, you ever be with a girl? You be like, hey, man, what you fucking taking pictures for? You know what I'm saying? Like,
or you had a camera, but you had to wait for the pictures to get processed at the store. So
yeah, that
you know
too.
What I'm saying?
I got one at home that I still got to take the joint out. I don't even know if I want to.
Our homecoming pictures. Yeah, I posted them years ago, but I'm gonna post them again.
I seen some of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I got pictures of you. I got pictures of everybody in there.
I do remember. Yeah.
What year did you graduate?
03.
Yeah. You graduated 03.
03 was tough.
Cause I mean, I was kind of embarrassed to know this shit though. Cause like when Tish came, when Tish came, you know what I'm saying? I ain't scared to tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? I thought she was looking good, whatever. But she ain't whatever like that. But she was like, I said something. She was like, yeah, Treese. I was like, damn, Treese? She was like, yeah. She said, I went to Hilton. I said, you went to Hilton? But then when I asked her, like, even Ice get on me, he was like, oh, y'all don't remember Tish? I was like, well, shit. Because when I met Ice was only in the 10th grade. Mm-hmm. So that means you was in the 9th.
Mm-hmm. But I hung out with all my cousins that were in the 11th and 12th grade.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, but then, I only went to Hilton for 1 year. I only went there for my senior year. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I was just getting back from Mississippi. That was my first year. I was supposed to go to Garfield. Shout out to Garfield. I ain't never get to make it out there. You know what I'm saying? It was rough, but
you ain't missing nothing.
Yeah, I did.
You was good, man.
But yeah, I was good. You know what I'm saying? I'm in good company and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, so that made sense. Cause I was like...
Yeah, I wasn't popular in high school. I knew a lot of people, but I wasn't like really... I probably didn't get like popular until like 11th, 12th grade.
That's when Tess was out there running those hallways and shit. Like, hey, nigga, you got my money right.
That's when I thought I was grown. I was never in school.
High school did make you feel a little grown, especially if you was driving and shit.
Yes,
you definitely felt. And see, I was emancipated, so I was able to check my own self out too.
I signed my emancipation paperwork.
Oh man, that thing was everything. By like third period, after lunch and shit, I was like, that's when I was Trees. I was like, so I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? It was good. You know what I'm saying? You riding the wet. You know what I'm saying?
I was young. I was 17, man, when I graduated.
Yeah.
I was a young buck, you know.
See, my birthday in September, so I was already. You
It
know,
was
so,
good. Yeah, I was supposed to be with niggas behind me.
Yeah.
But-
See, that's how my son was too, because his
Yeah.
birthday's in January.
My mom, she had a mouthpiece. Like I said, she was strong. She was like, look, he ready. If
Yeah.
you can't keep up, you fail him.
Yeah.
I kept up.
That's it.
You were really smart in high school.
I did what I had to do. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you were smart. Like,
You know what?
Janori showed intelligence in high school, in which a lot of us did not. You know what I'm saying?
I was chill. I'm still the same.
There's always that one though.
I'm still the same person. Like all my friends was like playing sports or something. And I was just cool, and they knew when I lived closer to school, they would have 2 days for because him was a beast football all the years.
Right.
So they come to my house, we drink, turn up. Like I was the dude that was on the low. I was turning up before a lot of people, but I wasn't like making noise. Like look at me. Like I just always was like in my own bubble and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Like when 3-6 finally dropped that album, Most Known, Unknown, that was my shit. I felt like that was me. Like people knew who I was, but
I was
you ain't
the
have to know if you don't know
3-6
me.
head. Oh my
I was
gosh.
down south
gotta
with
stay
3-6 got that Johnson.
It was just
Popping,
ridiculous.
and the South ain't slowed down yet.
I was so crazy about
Let's keep going.
LaChat. Oh my gosh.
Gangsta Boo was mine.
Gangsta Boo
Gangsta
too,
Boo.
but then she fell off and LaChat stepped up.
as a
Yeah.
And
female in the
LaChat
South.
was
She was
spitting
the one.
like, yeah, she was spitting.
She was on Chicken Head, right? That was her, right?
Chicken Head,
Yeah. She snapped.
She definitely snapped on that joint.
Yeah, she had that
The
energy.
gold grill got me out the way. I was like, the chat. But like you said, the lyrics, if you sat down and really like listened to what she was saying, like shorty.
3-6 made me like the South.
Mm-hmm.
I was all New York.
I thought you
all
was
New York
from
rap.
Atlanta.
My family from North Carolina. They from Greenville, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Outkast did it
Vegas.
for me when it came to the South. Outkast was just.
But I had a cousin from Marietta, Georgia, like right outside Atlanta, and he played "Tear the Club Up," and it was something about DJ Paul and Juicy J's drums and hi hats that I just. I might not have liked the lyrics a whole lot, but I was like, this should get me hype. And then, as you see, look at us now. They really kind of paved the way, and a lot of people.
They did.
And Pastor Troy, he was probably one.
Hell
With that
yeah.
vice versa, I don't know.
That vice versa, that's a classic. Now you know what? For real, I was just thinking.
They
you
made
know,
me
the
like
first
Southern
time you really
music.
heard Atlanta, but I don't know if anybody really knew they was from Atlanta. Would have been Chris Cross. You know, Chris Cross was
I
really
was a
bad.
huge
I was a huge
fan.
Chris
My
Cross
mom
fan
took
too.
us to see
But I
them.
don't know if all of us really knew where they were from.
Because they didn't really have
I
a
did.
sound back then. It was JD. And to me, JD like one of my favorite producers because that
I think
Yeah.
if you
he's
got a
amazing
song with him,
artist.
you going to the moon.
Yeah.
You going to the moon. Mariah, Usher,
Especially in the
his catalog.
90s. He every song was a hit.
What's that joint? Pressure now?
Yep.
Like, that nigga produced that. Y'all know what this is?
Ari Lennox joint? Yeah.
Y'all know what this is? Like,
Yeah.
like I really would have loved to see him and like Diddy do one joint. Cause Diddy got like harder. He got harder artists, but JD got that. He's a writer. Like that's where your money is.
Yeah,
You're writing and
he's more-
producing.
Yeah.
He write
JD
and
was more
produce.
like knew how to entertain.
He
knew
put it
how to
together.
Put it together.
And that's producing too.
I mean, yeah, it is. It is. But
But-
JD was more like
He can go with
without
himself.
him. You know what I'm saying? There was no sound. Without JD, there was no sound. Like you couldn't have brought but so many producers in there to produce. You know what I'm saying? That so deaf sound.
You can
feel
go.
what I'm
You
saying?
can go in the studio with JD and
He gonna
make,
make you
a
one,
classic album with just him. You don't need no extra engineer.
Right.
You don't need no sound people. You don't
He
need
does
nothing.
it all.
That's what I'm saying.
He write, record,
See, Diddy would
produce.
need some help. You know what I'm saying? You would have to bring
Oh, yeah,
somebody
he
that
gonna
did
bring
something.
people in.
But he's gonna make a. He's gonna make
Khaled like the new Diddy. Cause I don't know if he actually produced anymore. You know what I'm saying? He put it together. And shit, if you can get that money the way you do it, get it how you do it.
But I think that he still does produce.
Okay.
Yeah, because I follow him, and a lot of times he's in
I
the
think he's
studio
more into the
making
writing
beats
side
and stuff
now.
like
He
that.
was super
DJ,
DJ.
yeah.
Cause he be on it, yelling on track like the DJs.
Miss them days. I miss them days.
Yeah, but most known unknown. That's where we spun off. That's how I felt. Like people know who I am. Maybe you don't, but
Well, y'all, this has been another good one. You know what I'm saying? Glad to have Tish back. We got a few more minutes before we get off.
Back,
You know, go
baby.
ahead and shout out any way that anybody can get in contact with you, see the
For sure.
apparel,
Don't forget to plug your wife
and-
too.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
always.
put wifey in it because I don't need her calling up to the show like
Nah,
I had him on it and I ain't hear my name and
Nah,
that's
y'all
it.
know how I am, man. First off, we're gonna start off with wifey. Y'all make sure y'all tap in and follow her at gracebabycode.com. And you know me, everything is Go Get It. You can follow me at gogetitofficial.com. I got the email now, so I don't got the Gmail no more. My shit is at gogetitofficial.com.
Oh, that's
but you can
right.
get through everything from there, my merch. And if you want to go to the merch directly, it's gogetitofficialapparel.com. And like I said, on April 26th, I just celebrated 6 years. A few months ago before
toast
that,
up to that, man.
I just got the registered trademark with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office for Go Get It Official. This logo you see on my shirt. It's a Jordan hat. But you know what I'm saying, to Go Get It Entertainment. Like,
You
so
got the cups.
we completely legit. You got the GTV. You're gonna see this in the corner on YouTube television. GTV, you know what I'm saying, my YouTube, Go Get It Official. Just Go Get It Official.com. Tap in with me, everything right there. Yeah.
Yeah, you already know, man. Appreciate it. Tish, you got anything before we get up out of here?
Yeah, always me and more sense. The catering is selective, but LLS catering is definitely out here being very selective on the gigs. But hit me up if you talking what I'm talking, then we gonna make something happen.
No, that's right. If
sure.
she's paying, she's playing. Me, man, matter of fact, y'all can catch me tomorrow night
Where?
at Electric Palm, man, right here down the street from that joint.
What time?
I'll be up there. I'm gonna be up there around 7:30. The show starts at 7:40. Be there, you know what I'm saying? Can't really tell you what position I'm gonna be in, but y'all come out there and check out them. There's a lot of good comedians that come through there. Like I said, it's still open mic, so there's some new ones. Last time we had a little 16-year-old come on there, joint, man, white dude. He was
Blaze it.
funny. Yeah, he was pretty funny. You know what I'm saying? But it's a free event. Come out and support. You never know who's gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? Tony Woods been through there a couple of times, man, like a whole lot. So you definitely gonna see me. Plus, I'm gonna do my thing. And then also you can hit me about the K. Alexander collections and shirts. Hit me in the DM on my Instagram and in my Facebook if you're following. And we're gonna leave up out of it with that. Let's go ahead and toast up one more time.
All right,
You
now
know,
with the Go Get It official cup.
You know what I'm saying? Cause somebody keep forgetting they damn
I
cup.
do. Thanks for supporting and listening, guys.
You already know, man. Thanks for jumping in with the game, man. See you
Thanks for
out,
having me.
man. You already know what it is.
Like and share.
Gang, gang. What we doing?
Yeah.
Like this champagne, I feel like everything the whole house. I like the bubbly. That's some grown shit.